Every day's a new adventure. Click subscribe and come along.
Hey, what is up, you guys? How are you today? I hope you guys are doing good. Good morning. It's like 9:30 in the morning. Like, I did everything already. I don't know what I woke up with Mike. He's obviously at work already. He had to be there early. So I woke up with him. Got the oldest up because for some reason he and obviously set his alarm. He was pushing to be late, pushing to get a ride to school. No boy, take the school bus. So he made it to the bus on time. Ella was great, but kinda like moody this morning. Not too much, just a little bit. And I'm like, y'all, it's the second day of school. It should have been yesterday. Other than that, good. Both kids made it on their buses on time. Sorry, I'm moving that thing because I got something. Sending something to somebody. I'm about to make a cup of coffee because, like I said, I have to back up because I noticed in a lot of the videos, me and Mike get cut off by the banner. Maybe if I take off the banner, this running banner, or even when I'm on live, like I'm cut off. There we go. Take off the banner. I notice a lot of times I'm cut off by that. You guys, I am gonna make myself a coffee. Let me open this one. I'm so freaking tired, you guys. I might be having 2 cups of coffee actually, because that's how. Like I don't mind my house clothes, y'all. Don't be judging my house clothes. I am so tired. Ugh. I'm trying to fix myself here. But I don't want to get in bed to take a nap because then I'm not going to want to get up. Freaking cup of coffee. And if y'all ask why we have this stuff in here, because we're in here a lot. That's what I'm having. Banana nut bread. Coffee. I love Mary Lou's because their coffee tastes like it's supposed to say. I used to work at Mary Lou's actually. And then I'm going to use the brown butter chocolate chip creamer, which is so good. Got Mike addicted to that and the Snickers one. Sorry, guys. And I don't add no sugar to my coffee. I don't use real sugar. I tell you guys that all the time. Don't use real sugar. So I'll just use the creamer because the coffee's got good flavor and the creamer it's got sugar in it because it's unfortunately eating a sugar-free one because this one is Mike's. Like I have my coconut cream and stuff, but this just tastes better in here. Gotta pick good creamers for your coffees. And obviously they're doing construction. They're gonna be doing construction all day, all night. What is up? Good morning. Having my morning coffee. It's Mary Lou's. I love their coffees. This is the banana nut bread. Tastes just like it, and I paired it with brown butter creamer. So good. That creamer is so good. It's not sugar free, but it will do. That's why I'm not adding sugar in here because that's sweetener. It's so good. Tastes just like banana bread. Superior. I'm trying to get my son Cinnamon Toast Crunch coffee because now I can't find it. I have some in there, but I don't want to drink them all, you know? So I did everything in the morning. I'm done already with my morning shit, and it's like 9:40 in the morning. Mike got up early to go to work. I got up with him. Glad I did because my son decided to want to try to sleep in to get a ride to work. I said, you better wake your butt up and take that school bus. So he made the bus, thank goodness. And then obviously Ellen made her bus because I take it to her bus stop. But she's a little, in a tipsy little mood, but she pulled it together. I was like, y'all, it's the second day of school. That's first day of school stuff. So when they were off to school, I took my shower and stuff, put on my house clothes, cleaned the house, took out the dog. So all my morning stuff is done. I'm tired, so I'm probably going to have 2 cups of coffee. I don't want to lay back down to take a nap because then I'm not going to want to get up for work, even though I don't have to be out the house until 2:30 actually. stay busy. I might go for a walk. Like a longer walk. I would take the dog with me, but he's got little legs and he's afraid of the air, the grass, the road, a car, people, dogs, birds, the wind, a tree, his freaking shadow. I told you guys about my damn dog. He was abused. I rescued him, and he's just afraid of everything. He's slowly coming around. Like he'll start to like go up to dogs, so his confidence is building up a little bit. But God forbid the wind blows in the wrong direction. He's like, "What's that?" So he's not gonna want to go far. Like he barely makes it down the street before he's like he does all his business, and then he's pulling me to come back home. He's like, "No, no, mom, that's it." So over here, those two cups are cups that I have made. I had some stitched ones pre-made, but I think, no, I'm sure Michael gave those to his daughter, the ones I made. So, that I usually have on my display. So I think I gave those, no, I'm pretty sure I did, because I'm pretty sure. Like I said, my business is going back up in October, 2 weeks before October. 2 weeks before October, 2 weeks before Halloween, where it will be Halloween themed bundles. But I'll show you these two samples I have of cups that I made. I love this cup right here. This one took me forever. This is a Valentine's themed one I made, and this one it will be up for sale. I just gotta sell her. So this is what she looks like, and she's a shaker cup. As you heard, a stone came off because I gotta seal her. But this is what she looks like up close. She's filled with rhinestones, and there's the top. Girl, what the hell? What's going on out here? They knocked over Frankenstein off the bar. Little cheetah print. I did Snoopy, cheetah print. You got your little latte, whatever right there. You got your little pinky drink from Starbucks. So that one, and then this is a Winnie the Pooh one I did. I love this one because I did the 3D bees. So cute. And the honey drip. So again, these will be up for grabs when my business goes up, but like I said, for the Halloween launch, it will only be Halloween themed items, cups, Halloween themed pens like this. They'll be Halloween themed too. I'm flashing it too fast. Halloween themed pens, Halloween themed bags, makeup, all that stuff. But that's for the Halloween launch, and then during Black Friday, the night before Black Friday, all the items will be posted. All items will be posted, and then Black Friday, the store will officially open, and all items will be up for sale. Limited, so like if I post a Valentine's Day bundle, like obviously those will be launched on Valentine's Day, but if I launch bundles, it's first come first serve, because I'm only selling a certain amount of bundles per like a holiday season. So if you guys want a Halloween bundle, which will include a cup, a Halloween themed cup, Halloween themed pen, Halloween themed makeup, Halloween themed planner, Halloween themed bag, there will only be a few of those up for grabs for Halloween. And when I say Halloween themed bags, I mean like you might get something like this in a bundle, but this is my personal bag. But you might get something like this in a Halloween bundle with your cup, your planner, your pen, the keychain, all that stuff. And I will also be selling some bundles without the bags. But like I said, they're limited. So you see it, you want it, grab it. So obviously the one with the bag is the most expensive bundle, but I'll have less ones. Just know the less ones will start with less things. Mm-hmm. I can just say if you just want pens, they'll come with like four themed Halloween pens. Like you'll get 2 fully blinged out ones, and then like ones that ain't so blinged out. You know, you just gotta keep your eyes peeled, and when you see it, grab it. Because when I did my bundles before, they sold quick and fast. And I will not be doing custom cups. They'll be pre-made like that, and then if you want it, grab it. And if I can add a name to it once it's purchased, I will for extra like $5. But no custom. The only thing that's going to be custom right now are the wedding bundles. That's it for now. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna need another cup of coffee. I need an espresso machine actually. Nice shot of espresso would be nice in here. I already have my outfit figured out for work. I'm wearing a long sleeve Bruin shirt, black scorpions. I couldn't think. I was like, what the hell they go? And some black and white Reeboks that were my son's that were brand new and he never wore. I cleaned out his room. I was like, boy, you never even wore these sneakers. They're brand new, still got the tag on them and everything. You know what? They're mine now. He's got like Michael Kors, Guess, oh my god, so many name brand clothes that have tags still on it, and I'm all like, these haven't even been worn. That's because when I shop for my kids, I buy them a lot of stuff, so I can see why he didn't wear a lot of this stuff. And last year he was like in his sweat boy era, so he was all about his sweat, so his non-sweat clothes didn't get like one. I was like, well, you could just go shopping in your freaking closet and wear the stuff that still has tags on it before they shrink up or they're gonna be donated. Like he has nice dress jackets, shirts, jeans, all types of stuff in there. Nike, Jordans, Reeboks, Pumas. What else does he have? He has so many sneakers in there that have not been worn yet. And I'm like, boy, where are your sneakers? And then, you know, people went shopping in his closet because I was like, I'm not gonna wear these sneakers out. I'm wearing like this. I got him a Jordan book bag last year. And I got him like the water bottle to go with it, folders, all types of stuff to match his Jordan book bag. Clearly the water bottle didn't get used. The Nike lunchbox didn't get used. His Michael Kors jacket for the winter did not get used. Wore like maybe a handful of times. That I can understand because they don't have time to go to their lockers. Like him and his friends, they were all basically layering up in the wintertime because it's like, I was like, why ain't you wearing your coat? That's an expensive coat. It's just sitting there. They didn't have time to go to their lockers, and I'm like, wow. So they was like lugging their bag, their computer, their supplies, plus a heavy winter coat. So this year he told me the same thing. Don't get him a coat, like get him like layers. like a thinner winter coat or like thicker hoodies that is easy to carry would throw in his bag. Because he said, Mom, I don't have time to go to my locker. They don't give us time to go to the lockers. That's why we carry everything. And I was like, okay, cool. And then my oldest son left a lot of stuff here and went in the garbage because, boy, like, you ain't come get it yet. This ain't no, like, storage unit. You come get it or you don't come get it. And he's had time to come get it, so. And he's been buying new stuff anyway, so I'm sure he didn't want that stuff anyway, so that stuff went. I could have donated it because there was so much clothes I could have donated, but I'm like, I ain't got time for all that. It went in the garbage. Then I got rid of a chair in the living room that was basically a decor piece. The dog was basically using for his chair, like he would lay on it. That went out. The kids safety gate, the colorful one, like you could set up as a playpen, we used for the kittens. That went out. My rug cleaner, that went out. So much went out in the garbage because I was like, listen, there's a thing called spring cleaning. I'm doing pre-winter cleaning, okay? And plus, we plan on moving, and I'm not gonna lug this stuff to the house, you know? Like, we plan on buying a house, property, and stuff. Like, yes, granted, we'll have the space, but that does not mean I want to load it up with stuff that no one's using. Plus, when we move all the shit, except mainly the office stuff, and obviously my son's gaming stuff, the TVs and stuff, that stuff's going, and our clothes and stuff. But everything else is hitting the garbage because I'm like, when we buy a house, I just want all new stuff. I don't want to be lugging this shit with me, and I'm pretty like much like that when I move. Period. Because I don't like packing. Okay, and the last time I hired movers for Mike when he moved here. Trash. The movers were trash. I hired a good company when I moved from Lynn, Massachusetts to where I'm at now. They had to go to a storage unit and then uh, another place and then here. Okay? Getting them to go where they needed to go is a problem. They bring in my boxes, and I know how many boxes and how many totes I had because I'm very organized when it comes to moving. I had everything labeled. I had a checklist to know when things came in, take it off my list. I was missing totes of not Halloween, like holiday decorations, like ones that my kids made, personalized ones, like dishes, all types of stuff, okay, that did not make it to the home. And then the stuff that did come to the home, they was just heave holding the boxes in the house. And I'm all like, what the hell? And then all my makeup stuff, like I have my makeup, and then I have a makeup kit for my clients. And then I have an FX makeup kit that's for me, and then I have an FX makeup kit for my clients. They took out my makeup kit that I use for my personal self, and it was in like those clear tote things, like acrylic. My whole life just crashed when the guy picked it up, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta hold it with two hands." He's like, "No, no, no." I was like, "You gotta hold it with two hands." He decided to like try to hold it like this, and it just went. My whole life crashed because I had collections in there that you cannot, like, I had makeup from MAC that no longer like certain lip colors, certain eyeshadows they do not make anymore, collabs that have been done, like Shane Dawson did with Jeffree Star, some Jeffree Star palettes, MAC, Tarte, Benefit, like all of my stuff just went crashing down, and my little heart just crushed because I was like, oh my god, you just really gonna give me like some palettes I was able to fix and stuff. Some stuff I couldn't fix, and I was like, beach. Although some stuff was replaceable, but like certain collabs and stuff, no. It's sad, but those movers were trash. And the ones I hired for Mike when he moved here. Trash. They broke so much stuff, and they was like, "Oh, it's not broken." They try to convince me some stuff wasn't broken. I'm like, I'm pretty sure, like, my man didn't pack broken glass in a box. I'm pretty sure he didn't, but okay. Convince yourself somebody packs broken glass. But I really don't want to hire movers again, and I really don't want to move the shit myself. And like I said, when we get in the house, nothing's coming. Nothing in this house is coming besides what's here in the office. And my kids' gaming, my son's gaming stuff. Everything else is hitting the garbage, and I'm new. Got no time for that. Just movers are just headaches in general. It's a headache all in itself. And that's how I pack. It's there, and I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it. Throw it away. So I did with my son's closet. Throw it away. Except all his stuff with tags on it. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a big donation to go to the Salvation Army, or I'll bring it to a local shelter. There's some nice stuff in there with tags. So yeah, I have work today. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm wearing a Bruin shirt, long sleeve, because I worked in the CCU the other night. And you think I'd be warm in a scrub jacket? No, I was not. I was like literally shivering. I was about to get me a blanket at one point. And it's like that because of germs, just FYI. But it was so cold. I really felt like I was going to get frostbitten. And obviously it's cold. But it's colder for me because I have low iron. I was fucking freezing. So obviously, like oh my god, the Bruin shirt is long sleeve, but I can roll the sleeves up because I'm not trying to freeze like that, because I can't like concentrate like when I'm cold like that. And I'm always cold because I have low iron, and then you have the temperature that's cold. It's so uncomfortable for me. Like movies and movie theaters like are already cold. Yeah, I have to bring a blanket with me to the movie theater because I be so cold. So I can't do that today. And then I like drink like cold water or my lemonade and stuff, and that's cold, and then it's already cold, and then I have a low iron. That makes it so uncomfortable because when I shiver so bad, like I can't concentrate. So we don't need that. So we're being prepared today because I cannot be shivering like I was the other day in the CCU because I can't concentrate. Good morning, everybody. It is 10 o'clock. I already did all my house chores. Kids are at school, cleaned the house. I just love the smell of a clean house in the morning or any time of the day. Just that, so good. So good. Especially the stuff I use to clean my house. My house smells amazing. I was gonna like the wax melt I had, but I'm so nervous with the cats wax their tails, because Luna lives forever. She gets close up to everything, and she wanted a like plain wax, but you know they're curious. Yeah, so work today at 3 to 11:30, 3 to 12, 3 to 1, 3 to 2, 3 to 3 whenever my relief decides to come, or if they're understaffed, I possibly will stay for the extra hours. Because the money is always lovely. Even though whatever I make extra gets a taken. When the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh. The other day, I was telling Mike last week, I almost cleared like 800 in my paycheck, in one of my paychecks. Like, I missed hours for that check. And I still came home with like 5 something that week. I was so pissed off. Like, why are you taking 3? Because all my dues, like my retirement fund, my life insurance, the hospital fees, my health insurance, my dental insurance, my vision insurance. It's like so much. It's like, are you paying me or just the insurance companies? Because I feel like you're just paying the insurance companies. Sometimes, like, I just smile, like, at people, like my friend and stuff, like, that can just, oh, not like all people, but a lot of people, not this friend, like, I got tons of friends. I don't want one of my friends to come in and think I'm talking about her. Hey, girl. But she will know what I'm talking about. This friend. I want to see what I'm talking about of an ex-friend of mine and hers. Like, I work hard every day to make my money to go to insurance companies, and I bust my ass every single day. And like, this ex-friend of mine, she just sits on her ass. Well, she kind of do work now, but she just sits on her ass and collects shit and then manipulates the system and gets all this shit for, like, to do nothing. And then complains about life. I'm like, bitch, you don't pay shit, you get free money, and you sit on your ass. What are we complaining about? Like, I work every day and I am struggling. Especially after Ella's hair emergency. Like, that really put me in a debt, girl. Y'all, some of y'all just be sucking up the system just like that ex-friend of mine, and it just gnaws on my nerves. Oh, go Nuggy, go Nuggy. Oh, that's so, I'm so happy for him. That was Alex. That, right? I know. It just irritates me because, like, I bust my ass every day, and I know you bust your ass. And like, when she used to complain every day about shit, I used to say to myself, like, what the fuck are you complaining about? You get free money. And lots of it. And you bitching. And I work every day. And me and Mike was talking about this just the other night. Like, busting your ass to work and you still come home with shit. Because your job, I'm paying all these fucking insurance companies. I'm paying for my life insurance, hospital dues, you know, your little things like health insurance, dental, vision, life insurance, on the job this, on the job that, retirement fund. And I'm all like, dang, is the worker getting any money? Because I be doing overtime, and my overtime just be getting taken. I'm like, can I get my overtime money? Maybe just a little bit of it, just a little bit, just a touch of it. And then, like, when you rank and or you get Section 8 or you get subsidized, it's like 30% of your income, right? So they look at my gross pay. They're all like, "Oh, this bitch gets money. She clears like her gross pay is like $800-900 a week." Bitch, I don't come home with that. I so wish I did. No, No, but you don't use the system. Now, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about, I'm just going to say her name because she don't watch it, Jessica. Like, or Jess or whatever you want to call her. I don't like putting names, but I have to put a name because I don't want other people to think I'm talking about them, so I have to say name, sorry. But I'm talking about people who are able to work. They can and they're able to work, but she don't want to work or her little petty job, or she works and still uses the system for everything and then complains that your life sucks and this, that. Bitch, all you do is sit on your ass and collect, so I don't understand how your life sucks. You living it good over there, girl. That's what, especially when I look at my paycheck, I'm like, bitch, where'd my money go? Like this week, I'm like, where'd my money go? Damn, that works. Because, like, I be working weekends and I get weekend pay in a differential, but it's like, no, I don't, because I give it back to you guys. I give it back. Here's your check. Let me give it back. So when I was out of work in February, that fucking killed me. I can't remember why. Did I have pneumonia? Yeah, I had pneumonia. Really, really bad. Not as bad as the year before. The year before when I got pneumonia, I was literally like dying. I think my oxygen was like 87. I couldn't even say my name. They wouldn't even let me stand and walk. Like even with Ella when she had pneumonia and she was at Children's and she was on oxygen, she was able to take it off to go to the bathroom and put it right back on. When I had pneumonia a couple of years ago, I couldn't even do that. I couldn't take off my oxygen to go to the bathroom. It would drop so fast. Last year when I got pneumonia, it was bad, but not as bad as the year before. So now I just get the pneumonia shot because I get it too bad. But Ella got it, and she's like Isaiah. Isaiah has asthma, and he's either good or bad. Don't judge my house clothes, y'all. Look, it's all bleached up because they're house clothes. I don't have enough water in here. Dang, I had to get more water. When Isaiah was younger, he's either good or bad. So he would either be real good with his asthma or in the hospital. ICU. That's it. And he was in the hospital more than out. That's why he has AFib. Ella, she was sick. And I think they noted it as strep. I can't remember. I have to ask Mike. Because he was there with me and dealing with it. And it was just horrible. And then she started coughing. Okay, coughing. You know, I work in the medical field. I know what to look for. And then she started to retract, like while breathing, like her stomach was going in more, and you could see her ribs, and she's contracting in the neck. And I was like, oh no. Mike, who's like, you know, she's okay, she'll sleep it off, and just a cold or whatever. I'm all like, no, that's not a cold, that's freaking pneumonia. Take her to the hospital. You know, normal kids, she's running around in the hospital. They think she's fine. Then, you know, she started playing, and then, you know, she gets triage, and the breathing, you know, started showing. She started contracting. And I'm all like, I think she has pneumonia. And because she wasn't wheezing at that point, like, you could see she was having trouble, like, moving air, but she wasn't wheezing. And wheezing is usually a telltale that you have pneumonia or crackling in your lungs. So she wasn't showing that yet. But obviously, something was concerning. So I was all like, we need to x-ray her because she has freaking pneumonia. Like, we're doing all this. I already know what it is. She has freaking pneumonia. So we're there, and, you know, they're checking her oxygen level, and it starts getting, you know, tricky. She starts coughing, throwing up or whatever from the coughing, and her oxygen dipped, and she couldn't come back from the dips. Like, in the beginning when she was there, she would cough, it would dip, her body would regulate, and it will come back up. Well, as longer we were sitting there, and she was hooked up to the IVs and stuff like that, and after she took the breathing treatment, she was able to come back from, recovering from the coughing or whatever than that. And then as time goes by, cause, you need ER for freaking ever, and then she had to take breathing treatment, test all that. She started to dip again, and she couldn't come back from it fast enough. So they put her on oxygen and find out she has pneumonia. And where I live, there's no, pediatrics. Where I work, there's no pediatrics. That's the hospital we took her to, because at that time Mike had his mini stroke. So he was in one side of the ER and Ella was on the other side. So we was checking in with each other. He couldn't be there with me, and I couldn't be there with him because I couldn't leave Ella, and he couldn't leave where he was at in the ER. And because there's no pediatrics where we're at the hospital I work at, they have to obviously transfer. And the closest place for us would be Worcester. It's the same hospital I work at, but it's the main campus. They have pediatrics. So I was like, okay, we're going to go to Worcester. I could still travel back and forth with Mike if he gets admitted, because he was possibly getting admitted at the same time. And I was like, where am I? I'm like, whoop, whoop, whoop. So Ella's pneumonia, like, she had it. She was good, and then she was bad, and she was on oxygen. She was on oxygen, leaving the hospital to go to Children's. When he's on our way to Children's, they took it off. She took it off. It dipped. We had to stop the EMT. They had to stop to help her get back to normal, whatever. And then Children's, all that. She's on oxygen. When she got admitted, she was still on oxygen, but she was able to recover and stuff like that. But what I'm getting to this is, like, Ella and Isaiah, they're good or bad. So I am praying that this winter none of us get pneumonia, God willing, because when we're good, but when we're bad, we're bad. And like Ella, she was on oxygen, and that was freaking scary for me because she's so little and petite. She was so pale. It was just bad, and we had to get transferred all the way to Children's Hospital. Like, we was in ERs for hours. The ER out here, and then you don't get into a room right away. They have to triage you. It was a lot. And then when she finally got into her room, she was kaput. She was like, I'm done. But it just is like, we don't need that no more. But it's like, you're good or bad. And my kids seem to be, when they're sick, they're good, or they're quickly bad. They don't have it in between, unfortunately. They're like me, like, you're good. But when I get pneumonia, that's it. I'm hoping Ella doesn't get pneumonia again this year, because there's no pediatrics out here, and that sucks. To get all the way transferred to freaking Boston when your man is in one town with a mini stroke, and then your daughter's in another town with on oxygen. And then we leave the hospital, and all of us got the stomach virus. Baby girl was going through it. And we thought, and the nurse thought, and the doctor thought, like, she was throwing up and tummy issues because of all the antibiotics she was on. Because she was on a lot. And just, coughing and stuff. So everyone assumed she had, tummy issues from the antibiotics and stuff. No, she did not. She also had the stomach virus. And we all came home with the stomach virus. Each one of us. First Ella, and then I think it was me, then Isaiah, and then Mike, or Mike and then Isaiah. Like, we got the stomach virus from the hospital, from Ella. They didn't know she had the stomach virus. They just assumed it was from all the antibiotics. It was a nightmare. And we only have one bathroom, so at one point it was like bridesmaids. You have the stomach viruses coming up both ways, girl. One time it felt like bridesmaids. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, this is not fun. Oh whole family of us having the stomach virus. But thank goodness Ella was just thrown up, and she's smart enough to get a bucket and do it in the bucket. Thank God Alex wasn't living here at the time, because he's like a baby when it comes to the stomach virus. He doesn't aim well with throwing up, and he freaks out. And I'm a woman that don't deal with throw up, because all my kids know ever since they was little, if we throw up, mommy's not cleaning it. We gotta clean it ourselves. Like, I work in the hospital. I could deal with bodily fluids. I could deal with the poop. I could deal with the smells. Come throw up. I could deal with the open wounds. I worked on the burn unit, you know. I could deal with them digging stuff out of, wounds and blood and all that stuff. And the shit and the people getting the explosives and all that. I could deal with that. When people laugh at me at work is I could deal with all of that. I could deal with them cleaning burns, picking out the skin or open wounds and it oozing and shit. I can do all that. Come to someone throwing up. Oh my God, I gotta pray. I have to pray and sniff mint. Do all that at the hospital. Come to someone throwing up. I can't. It's the smell. It's the sound. I can't do it. But everything else at the hospital I can do. People laugh at me. He was like, you worked in a burn unit. I was like, yes, I did. They was like, you worked on a burn unit during COVID. Yes, I did. You seen a lot. You was in the room seeing a lot. I did. I seen the open wounds. I seen everything. But you can't deal. You can deal with blood and all that. I can. The smells of a bowel movement. I can. Come to throw up. Honey boo boo, no, I cannot. Nope. It's even the sound. It doesn't even have to be anything coming out, but it's just the sound. Even in movies, I'm like, when they're throwing up, like The Exorcist and shit, I'm like, even though I know it's fake, but it's just, I can't do it. Everything else I can. I need another cup of coffee. Someone go get me water. I'll be back, guys. I have to get some water because I need another cup of coffee. Don't judge my house clothes. Bleach. Don't do it. It's bleach because this is my cleaning outfit. It's my man's shorts because why not? Why am I going to use my shorts to clean? What the hell? I need to get water. The cat's darn knocked all the Halloween decorations off my bar, and they're laying in the pile of Halloween decorations. I guess they don't like it. They're like, bitch, you could do better than this. Try again. Try again, bitch. Try again. Are y'all judging my house clothes? Let me see your house clothes. Let me see them. I don't go outside looking like this, okay? Imagine if I went to work looking like this. Like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I made it though. I was about to push start. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm supposed to press start with no coffee cup there. Why am I sitting down? It's going to be done in 2.2 seconds. And I am drinking Mary Lou's banana nut bread. I love Mary Lou's coffee, but guess what? You can't find it around here. If you find it, it's lucky. Bum, bum, bum. You know, Bath and Body Works had Nightmare Before Christmas. They said it was like people bought that stuff like how people buy Stanleys. I really wish I got to go get some of this stuff because that's my theme this year for Christmas, and that would have been so cool. I do Christmas trees. Well, I did in every room until Mike became Bah Humbug last year. For certain reasons, I understand, but he dampened my parade for Christmas last year, and I lowered down for him last year. Like, I had a big tree in the living room. I had trees in every room. Each room had a theme. Like, the living room was the Grinch, my room was Winter Wonderland, Alice was pink, and Isaiah was free for all. Like, they all had themes. And I didn't do that last year, but guess what, Beach? We doing it this year. Because I told him, you could be sad and shit in your head. Don't spew it out. That's if we're still together for during that time. But I was like, don't be doing that. So last year, in the past couple of years, I've been collecting Grinch stuff. So the Grinch stuff is going. Isaiah's doing Grinch this year. My room. Ooh, my room will be Winter Wonderlands. And the rest of the house will be Nightmare Before Christmas. I might have to make a lot of stuff, but that's okay. I'm not putting sugar in here because the creamer is already sweet. And y'all know I don't do real sugar, or sugar at all, so the creamer is just fine. I've been behaving, y'all. I am so proud of myself. I can't do real sugar. The only thing that I could drink. Look up. What are you talking about? Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. I was like, what are you talking about? You let me cup. This is one of my Halloween cups, and then Beetlejuice, and then Stitch is this black one. It's Halloween themed, and I have to scoot out the way. Those two ones are Starbucks. Those glow in the dark, and then I have a clear coffee mug with a blingy skull on it, and then the other one right there is a ghost. I haven't pulled out all my Halloween cups yet. And then I have a pink one down there, a pink mug that says, what did she say? Where'd she go? Is she in here? No, I put it back. I think I put the other pink mug back. It's like a witch cup. But yeah, so we're doing Nightmare Before Christmas because therefore I could leave it up for Christmas. Because we want to do the black tree for Christmas this year. You know I love cups too. I had to put a lot of my cups away though, because it was overflowing. So Mike did a good thing with that, of me only pulling out a certain amount of cups. And obviously the cups I did over here are on display, just some of them, because I want to get the cup rotator so when I start selling again. But what I was saying, I'm doing so good on sugar because the only thing that I drink that has real sugar in it is my lemonade, but it's the Simply one. So I'm guessing, if I can find the light one, I'll do the light one. But like with soda, I cannot do real soda anymore at all. It has to be sugar free. I feel like it's so thick and sugary. Can't. But I've been losing weight though. I just hate that I'm losing. This is gonna sound awful. I'm happy I'm losing weight, okay? I'm losing weight. But the only thing, until I get my surgery, it's a big word for it. Like, the muscle got ripped or fell. What is it called? Because I have the severe one. Oh my god, what do they call it? Oh my I'm with people on some education now. It's called something stasis or something. Well, anyways, I can't find the name of it. Okay. So when my daughter was born, before my daughter was born, I was in labor for months, okay? Laboring for months. If you're a woman, laboring for 5 minutes is enough. I was laboring for months, okay? My daughter was very big. I had high blood pressure. I was a diabetic. I had tons of fluid. We'll get into that. But because my daughter was big, I was laboring for freaking months. I was in labor and delivery every other day. That they knew me by first name basis. Anywho, during delivery, because my baby was big, I had lots of fluid like I did with Isaiah, but I was literally dying on the table, okay? Dying. Losing blood, all that shit, because of all my health issues, okay? I had low iron. I was getting iron infusions and all that throughout my pregnancy. So when I gave birth, what happens when you have surgery? You lose blood. So, because they trying to, my thing with my labor and my medical record and with my ex and with my doctor, that save baby first, okay? Save baby first, then me, got it? So, they ripped me. They, like, ripped. Not like a little pretty cut your stomach muscles, oh, so cutesy cutesy. No, they ripped me apart to get her out. So after, labor and I got my blood and I was shaky, and that's another thing, I lost a lot of blood after my delivery, that when they massage your uterus, okay, where it hurts and it's usually one nurse doing it. I had 5 on me in recovery while I wasn't fully awake yet for hours. That was another issue because I died on the table. But, so they ripped me. So this, that people assume is fat, this is fat, okay? This, my little thing right here, see, even when I suck it, you see how it's so round and it bulges? See, you can see it better right there. Those are my muscles from ripped. Okay, I'm losing weight. This is going to keep on poking out. It's going to make me look pregnant regardless. Okay? When I woke up from my surgery, the doctor was like, we ripped you apart. That's not going to go away unless you have surgery. Like, you can't. I have the severe one. I cannot exercise it out. I can't. It's never going to go back together. It's never going to do that. My doctor told me, honey, boo-boo, yeah, we ripped you apart. The only way you can fix that is with surgery. So, one thing I hate about losing weight right now, because I'm a fluffy girl, is that, because people always think I'm pregnant, and I, like, even when I suck it in, or when I'm laying flat, like, you can see it's, like, the muscles is bulging. I fucking hate that with a passion. Other thing I hate about losing weight is the loose skin. My skin's dropping. This is not loose skin. It's my muscle that fell, okay? I gotta tell Mike I'd rather just stay fluffy because I don't want the loose skin. But once I get all my weight off and keep it off, I'm able to get this cut, the FUPA, and some doctors will go higher and do your muscle repair, but I'm already prepared to pay for my muscle repair. So when I lose the weight and keep it off, the insurance will pay for my FUPA. My FUPA removal, she's gonna be missed. But I will pay out of pocket for my muscle repair, or if I have a nice enough surgeon, which I might have because my doctor is amazing, that I could get my muscle repair, because this is a health issue, not just a medical thing. Because, like, if I lay flat, like, I used to be a tummy sleeper, now I can't because it's paralyzed. Like, I'm paralyzed. I can't move after that. Like, that muscle, that whole area is weak and numb. But I hate people that see me and think, like, oh, that's just fat. Bitch, this is not fat right here. This is This is not fat. If I didn't have this, my stomach will be flat. I'll be a thick girl, but my stomach will be flat, which I used to be with a flat stomach and be thick and be flat. But because I had two back to backs, well, not directly back to back, obviously, years in between, but both my kids were practically ripped out of me, my two youngest ones. So, but with Ella, they ripped. My doctor told me, honey. Well, he didn't say it like that, honey. He was just like, when I woke up and was in recovery, he said we had to rip you. Your muscle were like, you're not gonna be able to exercise that back together. The only way you can fix that is with the muscle repair surgery. So I'm losing weight naturally right now. Um, and when I get my weight off, I can get my fupa removal and then get my tummy um, fixed. And then when I'm at the weight I want to be, I can get, my muscle up here put back up where it goes, and my muscle drops. That's what that is. That's not loose skin, that's a muscle drop. But that's the only thing, like, when you're bigger, like, I've been thick my whole life. This is the biggest I've ever been. But that's the thing about losing weight. Everything changes. You look older because the loose skin on your face starts to droop because you don't have the fat there anymore. Thankfully, my face has never, like, gained too much weight. Like, I noticed, like, here I've gained weight, but I also see it's, like, I'm losing it. And it's because I took sugar out. Like, sugar. But now, if I take out carbs now, girl, that I be. But right now, it's just no sugar. Ugh. I just don't like the loose skin feeling. And obviously, my muscle, too. Because people be like, oh, you're so fat. Yeah, I'm thick, girl, but this ain't fat right there. It's just my muscle that got ripped apart from saving my daughter. Now, sometimes I be like, am I gonna be like one of those mothers? I brought you into this world. I could take you out. And then she could come back. I already took you out, beats. No, mom, I took you out already. Yeah, so that's what that is. And my doctor already warned me, but now that I'm losing weight, I'm like, oh, this looks horrible. But thankfully, I have a man that loves every inch of me. So I was like, oh, I hate this text. What is it? Your voicemails. I have it set that it texts your voicemail, so you don't have to listen to it. But like, I keep all my voicemails, a lot of my voicemails, because I don't go in there and delete them because I get the voice ones. Which I'm glad I don't do. I'm gonna get a little emotional. Well, my mom's voicemails are still on here, and like when, like, what was it? The beginning of the week or last week when I was in my dark era. Besides my man lifting me up, let's make that clear. My man, fucking, he's shit right now. Even though my man is shit right now, he still supports me in every way. That's definitely he's shit. He's still there for me and stuff, but like when I was in that dark thing, what took me out, not took me out, kept me up, was my man in my mom's voicemail. My mom's voicemail is still on here, y'all, and I just love that for me. I want to get it on a what do you call it, USB, or put it in a Build-A-Bear teddy bear before it automatically deletes. Like when I tell you I wish y'all could see this. When I tell you I don't delete shit, because with work or people in general, family, they be like, I didn't say that. I'd be like, you didn't say that. And then I'll scroll because I remember, but I also have my proof here. Like, I remember one time Alex was like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I don't know what you're talking about, Ma. Like, you put words in my mouth. I didn't say that. So then I go here. I scroll. I go onto phone. Get your little phone. And I tell this to people all the time. Like, don't delete shit, please. Don't delete your shit. Because anything can happen with work or even hospitals or doctors and stuff. They be telling you they sent you stuff or told you something, and you're like, that's not what you said. And they convince you, like, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I told you. That's what I emailed you. Bitch, no, you didn't. So I can scroll back all the way to 2019, bitch, and pull up shit and be like, but my mom's message, oh my God, is on here. Is it this one? Let me not. I called her the other day. I don't know why I called her. Like, this one's funny because she had dementia, and this is her messing with the phone. She's just on the phone messing with it. Kept it because that's my mom. But where is it? It's in February. I know that much. But my mom had a thing, and when she would call, and we didn't answer, or or she didn't hear from us, she'd be like, Nicole, it's your mother. Or she'd be like, Nicole, it's your mom. Like, I know who you are. Like, I know who you are. You don't have to tell me you're my mom. I know. I know who you are. But, like, I'm glad I kept it because when I'm having down days, I could just listen to her voicemail. Even the one when she's telling me David's got mail there and she doesn't know why David got mail there and to call her, blah, blah, blah. But I like the ones where she goes, it's your mom. Or she'll be like, it's your mom calling. Or it's your mother. Or hey, it's your mom. But I have all her, like, I keep everything. And I'm so glad I do because my mom's voicemails are on here. But I tell people all the time, don't delete shit. Don't delete shit because work or schools or anything in general, like my son will be, I didn't say that. Let me scroll it up because I scroll back all the way to 2019. You didn't say that in 2019? Like, bitch, what you say in 2020? Or what did you say on 12/18/23? Because I got that too, bitch. Because my son's always, my oldest, he's a pathological liar. Sorry, Alex, if you're watching. But he'll tell me shit and then he'll be like, I didn't say you tell you that. I'm like, hold on, let me scroll. Let me scroll. Let me scroll. Let me scroll. Yeah, he did. Like, even one time with my ex job, we was having issues and they would say, well, we didn't send you that. I said, maybe you didn't send me that. But on this day in so and so, on so and so day, yes, they did. Yes, they did. And I do the same thing with my emails. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. In 19 to something, 2019, she emailed me this. I know, I know Gmail's like, will this bitch delete her messages? No, not my important ones. I need a record. I even have Ella's old teachers on here. Oh my god, it's crazy. But I gotta take my mom's off and put it on time for it automatically starts deleting. Because who knows, T-Mobile might start changing and be like, bitch, you cannot keep messages from 2019. Yes, I can. So you figure I got messages on here from 2019 and we in 2026. Yeah, my mom, she was faithful for doing that. She would be like, hey, Nikki, it's your mom calling. You know your mom? Yeah, it's me, mom. Call your mom back. It's mom. Love you, Nikki. It's mom. Call me back. But when my mom got started getting bad with dementia, she couldn't figure out the phone from the remote. So like a lot of times we'd be there and she'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna call your sister," and she'd pick up the remote and wonder why the phone's not working. Like, mom, because you're on the remote. like you're on the remote. And she laughed about it at that time when she knew what was going on. Like, oh shit, yeah, I am. And then, oh my god, I wish my sister was here. My mom was known for messing with wires, like unplugging things, trying to figure out. My mom was a fixer herself. She never depended on anybody. That was her whole life, and it stuck with her through dementia because she would try to fix anything, but she wasn't really fixing it. She was destroying things, and me and my sister would have to go over there, rewire things, or be like, "This is your remote. This is your phone," you know. But I have her voicemails, and it makes me so happy to hear her voice, you know. But last month I called her and that was rough. I don't know. It was last month. Like I was having a bad time, and like I still feel like my mom. Well, I know my mom's here because she's possessed her watch, and that's not even trying to be funny. Like my mom had a watch that was a cheap Walmart watch, not nothing fancy. She had it for years. My mom's been gone for what, 2 years? I don't know why I'm asking you guys that. 2 years? Maybe going on 3? Oh my god, that's horrible. I can't believe she's been gone that long. Okay, pull it together, girl. She has this watch. She's had it for years prior. A cheap Walmart watch. When my mom passed, we donated everything that was with her at the home because when me and my mom would visit my sister, we noticed families, and obviously I work in a hospital a lot of times. People get dementia, they drop off their families, and they leave them. Well, my mom never wanted to be in a nursing home. We made that promise to my mom years ago. We would never put her in a nursing home. So when we had to make that decision, we just told her she's in the hospital. But while visiting her, there was another lady that I don't know. I am the dementia whisperer. I am that at work also, and I'll explain that in a minute. But I am the dementia whisperer. Um, they tend to come to me, and I soothe them for some reason. And this lady used to come to me. She used to sit next to me. She wasn't my mom's roommate. She was from down the hall. She would hold my hand. She would rub my arm. She'd want to come with me everywhere. At one point, she was actually in the elevator with me wanting to leave. But her family never came and visited her. We never seen family there. Um, she would just, follow me around when I was there with my mom. She didn't have anything. And um, so when my mom passed, me and my sister didn't want anything of hers to come home back with us. So we donated everything that my mom had there besides her mother's ring, her birthstone ring, and her necklace, and her watch, which is, like I said, and her blanket. So her watch she's had for years prior, okay, prior. Walmart watch. Till this day, that watch goes off at random times, and it could be when me and Mike are watching a show and it's funny movies, it goes off. When me and Mike are in disagreements, it goes off. Um, when the kids go by or say anything, it goes off. And I used to tell my sister that, like, it's going off at random hours. She was setting Mesco Fish probably set an alarm. She didn't set 120 alarms in this little Walmart watch, okay? So it goes off at all random hours of the night, and they're not just random beep. It's beep 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 beep, or beep beep, or or she'll answer questions through it. So this watch has gone off not every day, but mostly every day, and it's 2 something. When her first bird died that I had, it went on a beep 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 beep. And then when her second bird died, it also went beep 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 beep. And it goes off at random times. And when I'm missing her, it beeps. And when I'm thinking of her, it beeps. Talking to her in general, it beeps. This watch has gone off multiple times while beeping during the day, every day since I've had it. The eerie thing is, not just besides that, when my mother passed, um, I don't know what we was going to do. I think it was the funeral home, or we was going to go sign something, or we signing something. We was talking about something in the car. I forgot I had my mom's watch in my bag. And we was talking about my mother. That watch went insane. And my sister was driving. Oh, I know what we was going to do. We was having a brunch with me, my sister, her best friend, and her man. Um, a memory thing from my mom. And we was talking about her in the car, and it went off. It fired off like beep 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 beep. And I forgot I had it in my bag. My sister broke down. She's like, "Oh my god!" And I told her, I was like, "I told you, this thing goes off. It goes off at random times. I'm so sorry I didn't know I had it." But I have it in a box, not a box, but it's a glass box. It's a B&B box with Thumper on it because she loves B&B. That thing goes off all the time. My mom's here in her watch, and the funny thing is when she had a dark humor. She'd say, I'm gonna come back and haunt you kids." She said, "I'm never gonna disappear and be out your life. I'm gonna come back and haunt you," because she knows I have a third eye. I'm open to spirit. I'm the ghost whisperer, but I just don't sit there and talk to them. I'm not like I don't. A couple of times I helped people cross over. I'm not like that, but I do see spirits. I do hear them. I'm like, she's crazy bitch, but I do, and I have a third eye and I'm open to it. And my grandmother had a third eye also, so I see things, hear things. So my mom kept her where she haunts me, but not in the way she thought she would. She's just in the watch. And it makes sense because my mom always had to have a watch. She loved her watches. She always had to have a clock up. I also have her kitchen clock. I still have that. But this watch, you can't tell me a battery lasts that long. It's impossible. It's impossible. Like, she's in that watch, and she makes it well aware she's in that watch. And then the other day, it was so eerie that my mom's pictures, Mike's grandmother's picture, and Mike's sister's picture, like we have a little memorial area in the house. And the cat's never rubbed up against any of the pictures. And if you know my mother, she is an animal lover. Loves cats, loves dogs, loves birds. We always had them growing up. Why on this certain day, these cats was rubbing up on my mother's picture, not no other picture. They never did it before, but those cats were rubbing against my mother's picture, and then I would call them down. We would call them down, and they'd be right up there rubbing my mother's picture. My mom's here, and she's made it very clear she's here, and I believe that wholeheartedly with her watching with the cats that day. Hear me tell me nothing. Oh my god, it's like time is moving so bad. I don't have to get up. I already took my shower and stuff, so I'm not getting ready until like 1:30. And I'll be live every day in the morning. Mike might be live later because he gets out early. I don't get home until like at 11. Well, I don't get out until like 11:30, 12, 1, 2, 3, whatever I'm released. But I hope I have a good day. Let's all get together and just say a little prayer that today will be a good day for me and my patients a day of healing, a day of rest. Um, pray they are comfortable, they are happy, their families feel welcomed, they feel listened, they feel like people are here to help them through their loved ones stay at the hospital. I pray that is my unit and the staff that are on schedule today can all work together as a team. Don't leave nobody behind. Don't leave a patient waiting. And that we offer a day of healing, rest, and peace for all my patients today. And that my unit, we can work together as a team. There's no falling apart today. There's no screaming. There's no yelling. There's no arguing. Um, Patients are happy. Patients are good today. No cold blues, no cold yellows, no cold purples. Let's just have a blessed day and like that's it. Amen. No, you gotta pray. You gotta pray when you work in the healthcare. It's just a lot sometimes, you know. I pray before leaving the house. I pray in the car. I pray when I roll up at the hospital. I pray when I get out the car. I pray when I get in the lobby. I pray when I get on the elevator. I pray when I go in the unit. I pray when I tap in my card, and I pray every time I go in the patient's room. Because you just have to. You just have to. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no. You don't even have it no more. Oh, while I'm here, let me get my watch to charge because my iWatch sometimes I forget to charge, sometimes I forget to bring it with me. So let's do that. Rumpus is just laying in my Halloween decorations. You need to pick it up too. Thank you, girl. Have a good day. Gotta get my iWatch. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to stay positive, you know. Keeping myself busy. The house smells so good and clean. Oh my god, I love this smell. keep on hearing stuff falling? Oh my god! Now the coffee's making my stomach hurt. I had too much, but I don't have to make my lunch because it's already made. So I'm like doing good at prepping and doing really good, and the house smells so good, right, Ozzy? Tomorrow you getting a haircut, honey boo boo. My scrub muffin. My scrub muffin. Scruffy. Say I'm scruffy because I fight when I get my hair cut, but I have to be able to see. Oh, that was a big yarny. Oh, bless you. Shih Tzu sneeze when they get excited. They sneeze. They have sneeze fests when they're excited and want attention or angry or frustrated. Okay, you leaving now? He's like, okay, Mom, that's it. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. You done? So every day in the morning I will be going live. Saturday I won't be live because we'll be live and we'll be posting vlogging while we're at the Italian festival on Saturday. So we're getting content out there. So stay tuned. Get some content coming. Finally, right? Finally, guys, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna start vlogging on the tube. The Arc. You guys know what I've been craving is some damn sushi, y'all. Bum, bum, bum. What the hell is that? What's the tag on the cup? God, he needs a freaking haircut so freaking bad. What the fuck is beeping? Is that my phone? Can't wait to dye my hair because then it will look so much healthier. Although I've been enjoying my natural color because, like, for years I never had my natural color, but Alright, guys, I am about to get off because no one's on, and I've been on for way past my hour. I'm gonna go make some breakfast, chill for a little bit, talk to my man. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Always don't stray. Um, like, comment, share, turn on the post notification bell so you can be updated every time we post. We will be vlogging on Saturday, so that will be the first of our posts, and stay tuned for lots more. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for the next one. Always stay true to you and don't let anyone steal your joy. Bye. Love you guys.